Hello, hello. Welcome back to Low Key High Key. This is Michelle.
And this is Daphne. Welcome to the first episode.
Yeah, so Daphne, shall we do our random thought of the week?
Sure, but how are you?
Oh,
How's
okay.
everything?
Okay. I was just too excited to share my random thought, but okay. Yeah, Daphne, how are you? Okay, you know what? Let's restart this. Hello, hello. Welcome to Low Key High Key. Yeah, so Daphne, how are you? How has this week treated you?
It's been emotional. I think it's Mercury
It
retrograde. I'm
is.
not gonna lie.
My friend told me on Monday, I think it was.
Yeah, it's been a roller coaster. Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
but overall,
Yeah.
okay. Again, I'm happy. It always makes me feel very good talking to you. When we talk, it's always very fun. We always see perspective on things. So I'm really happy again to be here. Well, how are you, Michelle? How are you?
I well, I'm on my period, so also like
Okay.
an emotional roller coaster with
Yeah.
hormones. So yeah,
Do you get emotional
before or after?
before the period or during? Uh
Dude,
huh.
the entire way.
Oh.
Before, holy shit, I'll get so like depressed and like sad in a sense. Like I'll think about so much things that I
Yeah.
normally wouldn't think about. You just go
Yeah.
down in a spiral. You're like, oh my god, like why? You just think of like all the negative stuff in life, and then period happens. You're
Mm.
like, it goes up because you're like, oh, I was only thinking like that because
Oh,
my
my
period was gonna
period.
come. So I was like, oh,
Yeah.
thank God that was that. And then
Yeah.
you feel better about yourself. And then it's like, oh, you're on your period and then you just feel like so low on energy, you kind of feel weak. And then
Yeah.
oh wait. And then afterwards, like once like the period ends, I think um I I just go back to my normal self. So I only feel
Nice.
before and during. After doesn't affect me. Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
To me, I know. Yeah, I think to me, I know that my period is coming when like in IG, there are some sort of reels that are AI made that are like cats living their
Uh-huh.
life and then something tragic really happens. And that kind of videos makes me cry like
Oh,
strongly out of the blue. That's how I'm like, oh my God. That's how I know my period is coming.
uh,
Like a day-to-day basis, I would never feel like something like obviously I will feel
uh,
emotional or anything, but never to the point of
uh,
crying. So whenever I see something and then start crying out of the blue, then that's how I know. It's a sign. It's the first sign for me to know the period is coming.
okay.
Yeah.
That's
Do you want to talk about our weird? No, no, it's not
No, it's not
weird,
even the
right? Random
random
thoughts.
thought. Okay. Yeah, man. I will share with you the random thought I had this week. I had this week.
Okay.
So Daphne.
Uh-huh. Uh-oh.
Um so when you wake up, how many alarms do you set? Do you set one alarm
Very good
or
one.
bajillion alarms?
I set one
Oh,
alarm.
you're the one
Yeah.
alarm type.
Yeah, but because my dog wakes up every day at 6
Oh,
a.m.,
okay.
6:30 a.m. Then by that will be like my first alarm and then my real alarm. That's how I know it's time to go get out because I don't know, I've noticed that my like the way I feel throughout the day does change if I snooze or I don't.
Mhm.
Yeah. How about you, Michelle? Which one are you?
I used to be bajillion alarms because I just cannot hear my alarms. So when I was like traveling with
Yeah.
friends, they'd be like, Michelle, shut the fuck up. Like, if that's your alarm. I'm like, oh wait, what? I don't even hear it. And then they're like, why the fuck do you set alarms if you don't hear it and you're not gonna turn it off? So I said, yeah,
I
I was like,
try.
yeah, well, that's how I wake up. They're like, you don't even hear it. How can you wake up? That's why I need to set a bajillion. So like, if I need to wake up at 7:30, I start like 7, 7:05, 7:10, 7:15, 7:20, 25, 30. It's not that I snooze, bro. It's like I genuinely don't hear it.
How about now
Now
though? Can
now
you
I
hear
wake up
them?
because I need a I live with my dog. I'm back with my dog, and
Mm,
he's like a senior dog, so he has some needs. So yeah, I have to wake up regularly. So my body clock, I just wake up at 6 now, so I don't have any
yeah.
alarms.
Man, so I have questions.
Okay.
So like you used to be a deep sleeper
Yeah,
then.
like super deep.
If you really couldn't
Mhm.
hear your
Yeah.
alarms. That's crazy. That's good though. It means that you were like having a good quality sleep.
Yeah, I didn't think of it like that. But yeah, that is
You
no, no,
don't.
no, no. Yeah, for sure. Like I've always had
Mm,
like the best sleep. Like I'm a deep sleeper. But then now I think I'm a light sleeper because my dog is 17, and then sometimes he'll have some, like he recently had seizures, and also he has a heart condition, so his it's like B1 stage. So I have to sometimes he'll be panting at like 2 a.m., and I need to wake up and like comfort him, or like just to check up on him. And so I think that's why
mm,
I've been getting like light sleep essentially. I have to be like
yeah.
24/7 aware and then like caring for him. Yeah, so that's how it is when you have a senior dog.
But that's happy though. It still brings you
Yeah.
joy
What
and it makes you a morning person because I find that because you know that you have to wake up early, it really pushes you to sleep
Yes,
early
it
too.
really does.
You have
Yeah.
to. Otherwise, you won't get enough quality sleep for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. Is this like conversations when people get start to get in their
I think
30s?
so, bro. And then the next thing we're doing is a marathon.
I know, man. I
I
know.
mean, it's definitely on my bucket list. Is that it
Yeah?
yours too?
Which one?
Running a marathon.
I wanna do what's this called? Like is this like CrossFit thingy,
Oh, the
the run?
triathlon?
I
The cycling,
Yes.
and then the swimming, and then the running.
Yeah.
Bro.
The one where people go with all the mud and there are photos where they're like super athletic and then they seem all sweaty and that one that's I
That you
want to
want to
do.
do?
That I
Okay,
want to do.
okay. That one.
Yeah. I want my
Oh,
photos.
just for the photos, Daphne?
Mhm.
What?
No shame.
Okay, okay, be proud. Okay, respect.
No, listen, it's like because if you do that, it means that you have to put your mind to actually be able
Yeah,
to
so
do
why don't you
that,
run a
right?
marathon?
So yeah, but for marathon is like 40 something
Yeah,
kilometers, no? Like
42. Yeah,
42. That's a
that's a
lot,
lot.
man.
That's why like you push yourself, right? Like you
I'm sorry, but I have short legs. Like it takes me a double the effort. Like
but
honest.
then it means you make double the achievement.
Yeah, well, I will actually think about it. I mean, I don't think it's a bad
Uh-huh.
idea. I just have to because you really have to set your mind
Yeah,
to it. Like if you're actually gonna do
and
it.
bro, even the triathlon that you were just talking about, it's like I think swimming is like how much kilometers? Like it total is like intense as well.
I would love to just to see how the body reacts towards this kind of like because you put your body into some sort of like stress,
Yeah,
right? In a good kind of a stress. I kind of
that's
wanna
that.
test how yeah, I wanna test. Like I've never had this like because I've run not full marathon like half
Oh
marathon
wow!
without any fucking
Holy
preparation,
shit!
and that was
Oh,
horrible. I
okay.
felt like I was gonna puke. Yeah, no, it was bad.
I thought you said like you were
It
able
was
to
bad.
do it, in the blink of an
Oh
eye.
no, 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 no preparation. I was like, yeah, you want to do it? I'm like, yeah, sure. Didn't know how prepare because I know people actually
Yeah, you
prepare,
have to.
drink a lot of supplements because I mean it's a lot of stress
Yeah,
to the
it's a
body, right?
training.
So
You have to like regularly train to increase your endurance.
I'm I'm gonna research about this
Okay.
like running. But to be honest, if something I would do is like I will do it alongside a nutritionist so that I do it the right
Okay.
way.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, Michelle. So that's about oh
Oh
no, my
yeah,
random
man. So
thought.
what's your random thought?
um I wonder, like, if a snake
Hmm.
bites you, what's the first thing you do?
I'll be like, oh, I'll be like, am I okay? Am I by myself or is there someone else?
No, you're by yourself.
God. Which body part did it bite me on?
Okay, the
Leg,
leg.
like my lower thigh or my upper thigh? Or my knee
Lower.
or my calf?
No, your knee. No, 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 your
My
calf.
calf? Okay. Like my ankle, like
Your
near
calf.
my ankle or more near my shin?
Near your
Okay,
shin.
because I'm asking because I just need to know if I'm able to reach it. Because like, is this snake poisonous? Does it have
You
venom?
don't
I
know.
don't know.
You don't
Okay,
know. You just know a
a
snake
snake bite.
bite
The
you.
first thing I'll do is, did it let go of me already, or is it still biting on me?
It's still
Holy
biting on you.
shit, bro. Um, I mean, I think I'll try to like first thing, my first reaction, it's still biting on me. I think in this scenario, I'm trying to like put myself in this scenario, so it takes a moment. Um, dude, how big is the snake? Sorry, like I need to know.
Medium
Is
size. Like, okay, let's say like
is it a small snake that I can just like rip off?
that's my point. Like, yeah, like let's say
50
15
centimeters? Okay,
centimeters.
then I'll try to like
Yeah.
pull it off my leg. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you?
Yeah. I think me too. If it's too small, the only thing I'll be so scared is like what, like does it bite you once or like does it keep biting you?
I think it just bites you
I think it would
once.
just bite you
Yeah.
once. Yeah. So I will try to
Yeah.
like to
Yeah, pull
remove
it
it,
out.
and then I will call 911. No, 911 or 999.
Oh, dude,
911.
yeah, I forgot to ask, where are we in this situation?
Lama Island in
So
Hong
just a random
Kong.
island. Oh, Llama Island. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what am I doing? Like, am I hiking or like just walking?
No, you're just literally walking, and then suddenly like, because in my head they all will only bite you if they see, like if you're gonna harm
So what
them,
do
if
you
they
do
see,
to it?
they sense danger. Yeah, so I mean, I know like in Lama, for instance, there's a lot of
Mm,
snakes, and they won't harm you because they are like, again, only they sense danger they will
attack
try
you.
to attack you. Otherwise, they are just vibing and doing their
Mm.
life.
What
But
what
what
made you
if,
think of
right?
this?
Because I'm like, what if one day I'm waking up and then I see a snake and then I'm chilling, but she decides to be, like intense and dangerous to
Mm,
me, and she wants to be feisty to
mm,
me. So what do I do? Like, if she's feisty, then okay, do I let her finish her thing, or do I just take it take her away from me? And yeah, but I just need to make sure that the moment that she stops, he or she, I don't know, just call the ambulance, because I mean, at the end of the day, this is, I mean, we don't know how dangerous depending on the snake, right?
yeah,
But
for
yeah,
sure.
so that they remove the,
Venom.
yeah.
Yeah, bro. Very
Yeah, man,
interesting.
that was my random thought of the
Random
week.
thoughts. Love it. I love it.
And on today's topic, we're talking about Hong Kong.
And how that happened. Why did we end
Yeah,
up there? How did we end up there? Like,
yeah,
just essentially how we both met in Hong Kong, how that happened. Okay.
yeah. I want to ask you first, like, how did Hong Kong happen? I mean, I sort of know, but of course, you tell the public here. How did it
um,
happen? I know that you were about to apply to university, right?
I applied, applied to universities,
Applying.
and then essentially how I chose to Hong Kong was okay, no. So what is it called? Like fortune telling? So I went to ask the
Oh, yeah.
fortune teller, gave them my universities I applied to. So I applied to like Canada and Hong Kong. So it, so initially I only applied to universities in Canada because I was thinking of going back, and my mom was like, "Oh, why don't you apply to apply to some in Asia?" And I was like, "No, I don't want to stay in Asia," sort of. But then um I remember my peers was like applying to universities in Hong Kong, and already it was pretty late. I think it was already January, so I already missed like loads of deadlines of universities in Asia, like particularly Hong Kong. But then there was this one university that I think still had their applications open, which was the Hong Kong Polytechnic University. So I was like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
I'll also apply to this just one school in Asia and see, what happens. And then I got into all all the universities I applied to. I applied to six, and I asked the fortune teller. I went to the fortune teller. I'm quite superstitious to see which school would be best suited for me, and they said Hong Kong, like Asia. And I was like, "Ugh," like, deep down kind of inside, I was like, oh, I really wanted to go abroad. I really wanted to go back to Canada. And yeah, so
You wanted to go
yeah, of
back.
course. But then I was like, okay, trust the process. The fortune's teller said Hong Kong. And so there I was. That's how Hong Kong
And that's
happened.
where you
And
met
that's how
me.
I met you, Daphne. Like,
Would you ever want to go back to Canada though?
I mean, not at the moment because I can't leave my dog, but who knows
Yeah.
what might happen in the future. I mean, Canada's an amazing place.
Do you think like Canada has changed a lot
Yeah, I think so.
from when you were living
For
there to
sure,
now?
bro. I think, dude, like 10 years changes a lot. It's been 20,
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know, I think 20 years, like 10ish years since I haven't been back. And
You haven't been on the past years,
no, I
past 10
haven't.
years.
I've been to all the neighboring,
Wow.
countries, but just not Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you still have a lot of friends there, right?
I mean, it's just like primary school friends and like preschool, so not not
Mm-hmm.
much, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So when you learned about the results, like which universities did you end up getting accepted to? Among like how many you which ones you got accepted
Oh,
to? Ah, you
yeah,
got
yeah,
accepted to
yeah.
all. Whoa. Must have been no must have been hard, no? To get like
Mm,
to know that you got them all and you're like, okay, Hong Kong. It's the
yeah.
one.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
was it because yeah. I mean, I was superstitious, right? The fortune teller said Hong Kong would be best for, my future, and like if you ask me now, I completely agree. Like I don't regret anything because I think being in Hong Kong allowed me to be really close with my family. Like if there anything happened, I was
Mm-hmm.
able to like just fly back home. And yeah,
Yeah,
in Hong Kong, in the university we went to, Poly U, there was so many opportunities, and I think that's
for
something
real.
that maybe other universities weren't able to provide. So I'm pretty
Yeah.
grateful that I ended up in Polytechnic.
It was a good
I
decision. I
think so.
think
I
so
think it was the
too.
best decision that could have ever happened.
Because it's a time in uni where we can have like long holidays, I would put it that
Mhm.
way. So if you wanted, you just take a plane and go
Yeah,
home.
and just like
And if anything happened, you were also very close by home.
exactly.
Mhm.
What
And to be honest, I think like the university we went at, it really gives you very good resources. To be honest, apart from uni itself, like obviously it provides you the education that you need, but apart from that, it really provides you this perspective of like not only studies will get you where you want to be. You really, if you want to do more, you can do it here. Like it has the very well, it's a school that is quite well connected, I would say, for the opportunities that it provides and all. Yeah, it's a good, they have a good system, I believe, my point of
I
view. Yeah.
agree. But okay, so what about you, Daphne? What brought you to Hong Kong?
So my brother was the one who got to be in Hong Kong first.
Okay.
He was in Mexico, vibing, working. He got the opportunity through an organization called ISEC to have an internship in Hong Kong. And fast forward, the internship became a full time job. And then that's where he learned that actually Hong Kong is a very good location to study for students because it's
Hmm.
safe, because education it's good.
Mhm.
And so we did that, like we applied, but obviously back then to me it was just like I really didn't even think I was gonna get it. So to me, the whole process was very chill because I generally thought like, what was I gonna be doing in Hong
Mhm.
Kong? Like, never really been out of Mexico, like yes to Canada, like for summers, but nothing really like abroad. And I don't know, I just felt like it was not really like something that I will actually get. So to me, the whole process was just like playing around. So applied to it, even scholarship, and I got it all. So even like the interview to me was very chill because yeah, again, like I never really thought something would come out of it. So when it happened, I was in complete
Mhm.
shock because I was like, oh wow, wait, do I really want this? I was really scared actually
What?
when they told me like it's done, like it's done.
What do you mean they
Yeah.
do? Who's
And
they?
like the university approved everything, the visa was
Mhm.
approved, the ticket to travel was done, like was
Wow.
sorted. It was just me taking the plane and
Yeah.
leaving. But I don't know, like it sounds like a very chill thing, but at that point I was like, shit, is this what I really, really want to
Uh-huh.
do? Yeah.
So you never
Um
thought that you wanted to live abroad?
no, it was more like my family pushing to happen, to be
Okay.
honest. Yeah. Yeah. They wanted to make sure that I speak English since
Mhm.
very young so that I could have opportunities like the one that presented
That's
like Hong Kong.
amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm very grateful because yeah, I wasn't even thinking about these things and they were already thinking
Yeah.
about that, to be honest. Yeah. So then when I came to Hong Kong, um I just thought it was gonna be a 4 years kind of thing,
Mhm.
like just study and go back. Because like it's very far away, Hong Kong from
Yeah.
Mexico. So yeah. But I mean it's been 11 years and here I
That's
am. But yeah, that's how Hong Kong
crazy. I
happened.
can't believe it's been
Yeah,
11
that's how Hong Kong
years.
happened.
And would you say you
Yeah.
call Hong Kong home now?
Yeah, 100%.
Where do you like
100%.
resonate more?
It's a very like I don't really know how to answer this because obviously I'm Mexican,
Mhm.
but there are things that it's just hard for me to adapt back to because I'm also quite Asianized at this
Mhm.
point. Things like my water, it has to be warm, otherwise I don't like it.
What? You're
Like I don't
you're
use.
a warm
Yeah,
water drinker?
yeah, I'm a warm water
What?
drinker.
What? No,
You
I
didn't
didn't know
know?
that.
Yeah, or like the shoes. There's no shoes allowed
Oh,
at home,
for sure, bro. For sure. Okay. And wait, do you guys wear
and I
shoes
don't.
inside households in Mexico? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And to be honest, even if I ever move back to Mexico, I'll be like, dude, no shoes
For
at
sure.
home.
Yeah, dude. I don't I
Like,
don't understand the concept.
you remove your
Exactly,
shoes.
because it's all the bacteria from the outside world.
Yeah, and something that is very like funny, you might find it
Huh?
funny. It's like I think like Asians do look carefully at their health,
Uh-huh.
and so they do things like massage, which is
Mm.
part of like Chinese
Yeah.
medicine. Like massage, I feel like in Asia you don't see massage as like a luxurious thing itself. You see it more like as part of like the routine
Like a
for
health. Yeah,
being well,
wellness.
for health. So I perceive it the
Mhm.
same, which I love, by the way. I love tea. I love my
Oh,
tea.
what's your favorite tea?
Yeah. Oof. I think it's green
Green tea?
tea,
Okay,
actually.
nice.
Yeah. By the way, I love, I'm right now currently in love with this Taiwanese
Oh,
brand. I
show
have to show
me.
you. Like, I don't know the name, but
Okay,
I gotta
what
show
is
you.
it about? Is it tea?
They, um, it's made tea from
Okay.
Taiwan. It's a farm
Okay.
there where they produce it, and now it's like, no, I don't know if it's like globally known, but I know it,
Okay.
and yeah,
Nice.
it's so good. I gotta show. Maybe you
It's
know it,
green
maybe you
tea?
don't, because I know that they are still quite small. It's like they have different kind of teas,
Okay.
um, oolong
Hmm.
tea, different
Okay.
kind.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta
Let's.
show you.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you
Nice.
will love. Yeah, it's very good. So yeah, I don't know, but in that way, obviously, I love Asia. I actually love Asia a
Hmm.
lot. because like it's safe. Obviously, not everywhere, right? I'm gonna speak only about Hong Kong. Okay, like Hong Kong is very safe. It's pretty like the whole thing about like being a female. It's pretty easy and very smooth and very
Mhm.
fair. I could say in the work environment. Um, like in terms of technology, I think it's great. Like the fact that we got things like Taobao or like just we have like China just so close by where everything is just like cheaper. I love that. But of course, like I'm still Mexican in my
Mhm.
roots, and obviously I will always be. And I of course have like these very strong
Mhm.
roots. But yeah, it's like. But also when I go back to Mexico, some things no longer feel like home.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's how I would say it. But still miss my family. Still love my friends. It's just a very interesting dynamic, which I'm pretty sure people who have lived abroad for so long, like you, for instance, I'm pretty sure we experience this like sort of like adjustment when you move in to another
Mhm.
country. How was for you moving back to Taiwan, by the way?
I mean, which time? This time or
Like
last
the
time?
first time.
Oh, I mean, the first time? The first time. Holy sheesh kebab. Um, that was a while back. I think the first time, I think everything was still fresh, and during that time, I moved back right after graduating. So it meant that I needed to find a job in Taiwan, which um, which was really different in terms of job hunting in Hong Kong. So in Taiwan, like a lot of Taiwanese companies, they still expect you to provide your photo and your height
Whoa.
and your weight. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
On the application sheet, which I had like full on culture shock. I remember I was
Of
like,
course.
why do you need this? Like, this is well, like, just why? Because in Hong Kong, when I was applying to jobs or like just internships that I did, those were not details that had to be written on my application. No photos were needed as well. So when I moved back, I was like, this is a bit too much, like TMI. Like, why do you need this information?
Why
But
do you? Yeah.
that's the culture here. Like, if those companies needed that detail, I'm not saying I don't know if they need it now, but back when I was applying jobs, that was on their form, and they even ask about like your parents' occupation, what they do, and then yeah,
No.
and then also my education. I mean, education is fine, I think. But then they also ask about like high school, so not only university, which I was like, that's a bit too much as well.
How about like, do they ask for certificates?
Yeah, the you mean like university certificate?
Yeah, like the actual
Yeah,
document that prove that you actually studied. Yeah, because in Hong Kong is the same. I don't know if you
yeah,
remember, but in Hong Kong is the same. You need to submit some companies, obviously not
yeah,
all of them, but if they ask you for your um, high school documents, you need to send that to
yeah,
them. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, in terms of job hunting aspect, I think that was really different. But then, yeah, and then yeah, I mean, moving back, I knew my priorities. Like moving back, I knew I wanted to spend time with my grandparents. So I knew what I came back for. So
Hmm.
yeah, everything else I think just fell into place. Yeah.
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 Yeah. I never really asked you. And then for the people who's listening to us as well, for some context, Michelle has always been living abroad, and it was not until graduation in Hong Kong that she moved back to Taiwan to fully actually live in Taiwan as a
Yeah,
Taiwanese.
that was like
Yeah.
the first
Mhm.
time in my 22 years of
Yeah.
life to like
I
fully.
wanted to ask
Yeah.
you, um, did at any point did anybody ask you like, are you Taiwanese? Like being in Taiwan, where you ask if you were Taiwanese?
I mean, when I moved back, I don't think I've ever had an accent with my Mandarin. So when I spoke it, I always had like a Taiwanese accent to it. So that was no problem. I don't know. Nobody really questioned whether I was Taiwanese, I think. Yeah,
Hmm.
simple answer. Simple answer to that.
But like, did anybody at some point ask you like, have you been living abroad for a while?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that question comes
Yeah,
out a lot. Comes up a lot. Be
yeah,
like, "Oh, have you lived abroad?" Be like, "Yeah." Yeah, I think it's just the whole mentality. Say.
yeah. I think it's. I am asking this because when you speak English, right? Like, it's a very Canadian. I would even say like U.S. accent.
Mm,
So obviously, people who have not fully lived abroad, then people just question. They just wonder, right? I mean, obviously, in Taiwan, you speak mainly
mhm.
Mandarin, right? But if you ever spoke English, then I assume people will ask
Yeah.
that for sure.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
question. Okay, can we have one little tiny bathroom break? I just really need a pee.
Yes. Yes.
Hello. Hey,
Hi,
man.
man.
It was
How's it?
good. It was a good release. How
Good.
was
When you already look like in the podcast
podcast
zone. You know what I
zone?
mean? Like just chilling in your sofa, talking about
I'm
topics.
just I don't know. Do you have the AC turned on? Okay, because
Yeah.
I'm just really cold. Yeah,
Okay. Fair
but yeah,
enough.
man, I'm sitting in my sofa. What about you?
I'm like in the common area.
Okay.
No, no, no. I'm in the
Office
office
area.
area. And now also I see you, and now I want to be chilled in the sofa too.
Yeah, I think so.
So I want to be chilled too,
Get
like
over
you.
here, man. Sofa's the place to
Yeah,
be.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so Daphne, with this 11 years of living in Hong Kong, how has Hong Kong changed you?
I think it has just really changed my perspective. I think I can actually relate back to one conversation we had in the past. I just think like it really brought me perspective of things. It really made me question that actually I'm my own
You're
ship.
the captain of
Is
your
that how
own
it is?
ship.
There you go.
Yeah,
I'm the captain of my
you
own ship, meaning
are.
like yeah, but that's what Hong Kong brought me.
Okay.
Like I didn't know this.
What
I
do you
didn't know.
mean? Then who do you think was
Like
running
in
your
Mexico,
ship?
I don't know. Like I just never thought I could.
Okay.
I just generally thought I had no. I never questioned it. You know, like in Mexico, it's just like okay, so this is it. In terms of like this mindset of like I need to study, I need to find a job. I would probably be a mom. I would probably need to marry. You know, like all these things. I never really questioned if actually that's what I
Mm-hmm.
wanted it. But now I know that I decide. Yeah. So yeah, I just didn't know. So I felt like the way to go was that. But then in Hong Kong, then I realized that I do whatever decision I make, I'm responsible of them
Mm-hmm.
too. Like I don't pinpoint like oh because of you or your fault. No, no, no. Whatever decision I make is because I did it and I own the responsibility, good and
Mm-hmm.
bad. And I think that's a good tone that it Hong Kong gave
Mm-hmm.
me. Good and bad too. Like I had great experiences, others not great, but there were lots of learnings. So yeah, that's what Hong Kong really did to me. I even made a tattoo of an elephant, so
Oh,
I don't forget the learnings that Hong Kong gave me.
okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it's an elephant.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else does this elephant represent?
So the whole philosophy of the elephant is that they have tough skin, so that they learn to be
Mm-hmm.
tough when life gets rough. They are heavy, so that they stay
Mm-hmm.
humbled. They have they are also very family oriented, yeah. They have big ears and small mouth so that they listen more, they
Wow.
didn't talk. Yeah, and that's it. That's what Hong Kong has given me, and that's a learning I wanna. It's a horrible tattoo, by the way. It's
What do
not
you
pretty.
mean?
I did it like in 15 minutes because I really wanted a tattoo, but it's a very bad
Is
done
it?
tattoo.
How many
Yeah,
tattoos do you
yeah,
have?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Two.
Where's the other one? Or what's the
Yeah,
other
but
one? If you don't mind me asking.
it's triangles.
Oh.
It
I
was at Stick
You
and
did
Poke.
it yourself, bro. I
Yeah,
remember. Oh
man.
my god.
Yeah, our
Oh
friend
my
Rudra.
god, that's a
Yeah,
very scary, like, yeah,
yeah.
bro. Like,
So that
yeah.
happened. Yeah, another thing I learned about.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Would
yeah.
you do it again?
How? Mm, you know what? I felt like Stick and Poke was something like because it was like it would get removed
Uh-huh.
eventually. No, man, not
Yeah,
really.
bro. It doesn't.
No,
What do you mean?
it doesn't.
What do you mean?
Uh,
Like, what?
so yeah. Anyways, Michelle, what about you? How did Hong Kong shaped you and made you the person that you are today?
Oh, you're so funny. I mean, Hong Kong definitely still lives in my mind. I think Hong Kong made me realize what I didn't want in life. I think
Whoa.
Hong Kong
Okay. Tough.
what
Very
I mean by
brutal.
that is
Okay.
I feel like when I was living in Hong
Mm-hmm.
Kong, you see so many people working so hard to climb up a social ladder. And
Hmm.
you see the competition that exists there. You see hard, how much people, you know, play the corporate game. You realize that people like, okay, so I think in Hong Kong, everything happens so fast. Like everything's about productivity. You really don't slow down and enjoy life. Oh, I think in Hong Kong, like people just keep rushing. Like they always have somewhere to be. And I realized like that's not the way of how I want to live life. And right, cuz in Taiwan also everyone's rushing to somewhere. Like everyone had a place to be. But in London, no. London, holy shit. Like I lived in the present. Everybody is living in the present. Like it London, like I feel like everybody has to live in London once in their life. Like London is a
Really?
vibe. London is full on
Damn.
a vibe. Like I hands down would recommend London to each and every human being on earth because it's a place where there is truly no judgment, and I just feel like people are just genuinely happy for whoever you are and what you are. Like for example, yeah, dude. I like you aren't judged. First of all, you aren't judged by what you're wearing. You just need to be yourself, and that's enough. But then in
That's
Asia, like
nice.
I feel like it's
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 not.
it's just not like that. It's just not like that. But
Mm-mm.
okay,
Mm-mm.
so back to Hong Kong. Um
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think Hong Kong shaped me who I am today in terms of how I want to live life. Dude, what did you say? I don't even remember.
That I'm the own
Oh
captain
yeah,
of
you
my
are the
ship.
own captain of your ship. I love that.
I'm
Oh my
my own
dude,
ship.
honestly, I mean Hong Kong made me want to live in the present.
That's
And
good. You realize that that's what you
yeah.
wanted it. No, I think like how I perceive it too is like you became a very productive person too. Like you went on the
Oh
wave too,
yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, actually.
and like that's the time I've seen you the most productive. I mean, that's the time I only lived with you,
Yeah.
right, in Hong Kong, and you were like super, like extra productive, multitasking AF. But you also didn't rest
Yeah.
at all. Like I remember, like from Monday to Friday, you would be like going to school but also like being part of this community and then this another organization, but by Friday you were already packing to go to see your family, and on Sunday you'll be back, and on Monday morning you will already have meetings, and like you were always on the go, always on
That's
the
a
go, always.
That's a great refresh.
Yeah.
Like I honestly completely forgot about that. But yeah, now it, like, it brings back memories. Yeah, I think Hong Kong also shaped me in terms of how productive I could have been and how the competition affected me was it also made me want like be in competition, so I had to be productive. So I'm really grateful for how the environment prepared me for the next stages in life in terms of like job hunting or even being in the workplace. I feel like I was definitely more competitive than other candidates sometimes because of Hong Kong, because I think you have to always be doing like an extra mile in Hong Kong in order to get seen because of the competition. And so
Yeah,
Hong Kong, and that can be, good or bad. It just really depends on how you embrace it. And I really appreciated that side.
yeah,
But yeah, I mean, overall, I loved Hong Kong. Like, Hong Kong for me at that point of life was like the best experience ever. But now, if you ask me, would I ever move back to Hong Kong? I'm so sorry, but that's like the biggest
no, that's
no.
fine.
Like, yeah, I
Crazy,
think Hong
man.
Kong for me is just it's just a lot, Like I feel like people
Yeah,
are always like rushing somewhere, like people are busy, people aren't as friendly as I feel like humans can be.
100%.
Yeah, it's just a but it's an amazing city and it's amazing place to visit for sure. The food is amazing, the nature is amazing. But yeah, just not the place for me to live in.
No, I get it, man. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, no,
yeah.
I get it. I love Asia. It's just like Hong Kong, like everything else, has its great, like as you mentioned, like the whole like productivity and stuff. Like I think like people have to be this
Mhm.
way in order to survive the city
Yeah.
itself. But is this like is this the way to live? Then
I mean, it
yeah,
just depends on
that's another conversation.
how you want to live, right? Maybe some people
100%.
enjoy that and kudos to them. Like, no, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah. Agree.
but
No, 100%. Yeah. I just hope that my 50s I'm not the same.
do you see yourself
That I could
in
have more
Hong Kong
time.
at in your 50s?
No, man. It's too tough. As you said, it's just everything that you said. It's just in order to survive Hong Kong, you have to have a certain lifestyle that requires you to be that way. Otherwise, you're out. The system itself will kick you out. So yeah, I just hope like I don't know. I do see myself. I don't know where. Okay, I
Mhm.
don't know if this is Mexico or Switzerland or Sweden.
Oh,
I don't know.
wow.
But I do see myself in a place where I could just very much chill.
Mhm.
Even now, like I live in Hong Kong, but I live in this island where basically I'm like surrounded by nature. I'm not even close to the city. Like I don't hear the whole like beep 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 from the light traffic.
Buses.
Like I'm really like further away. It's almost like if I wasn't in Hong Kong. I mean, it's part of Hong Kong, right? Hong Kong is part of this, but I'm really pretty much isolated because all I want is peace.
Dude, that's
You know?
crazy. Like, yeah, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, like, and I love it. And I when sometimes like on weekends, I aim really not to go
Uh-huh.
out because this is what I want, like just the quietness and the peacefulness and the calmness. But when I do go into the city and I hear all like hear and see and sense, it's just a
Right?
lot.
It's a lot to
And
take
I really
in.
I get mm, anxiety kicks in.
Yeah,
Not
right?
gonna lie.
Same. I get that.
And if you ask me, I also don't see me again living in the city. I don't.
Okay.
I just can't. It just gives me a lot of
Yeah.
anxiety.
All the
It really does.
noises, all the chaos, all the cars, all the
It's a lot.
skyscrapers. I feel you.
I, w- I wonder if New York is the same, like living there.
I don't know. I mean, I I don't know. New York.
I mean, we've been there.
Right. We've been there
We've been
together.
there.
Oh my god, I forgot
Yeah,
about
man.
that. But yeah,
With the Genequalize project.
exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember I was like, man, there's people speaking Spanish. And you're like, yeah.
I'm like, dude,
Yeah,
Daphne, we're like literally
yeah,
next to Mexico.
yeah. Why are you shocked?
Oh, you're so funny.
Yeah. I was like, man, but like, can you hear? Like, I understand. I remember, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, New York is fun.
I wonder, but I really wonder if like Hong Kong is the same as New York.
I mean, I did a summer program there once for like 2 months
Yeah.
in New York for
Mm-hmm.
like at Parsons, and but then I was only like 16 or 17 then. So I don't really like my perspective then and my perspective now is definitely different. But
Yeah.
when I was living there, I was like, but then each time I go back, I feel like New York has changed a bit. So I went to New York
Mm.
this January, and and then all I was like, I can't live here. Like, I was
Mm.
like, I don't know how people do it. Like my cousin's working there and he lives there now. And I'm just like, I don't know how you do it. I feel so unsafe. It's so chaotic. Like people here, like I don't even feel safe going on the subway. Someone might just push me down. And it's like a norm
Yeah.
happening. And when I was taking the
Mm-hmm.
subway this time, oh my god, people were doing drugs. Like not just like edibles. No, no, no. I'm talking
No.
about needles. And like just
No.
like every time we go like at a subway station and the door opens, so I looked out and I was like, holy shit, are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? So they'll just be like sticking in needles, like people.
Man, why you always see the cool stuff? I never get to see this
You want to
stuff.
see? I have videos of it. So I took a video of it.
It's just like I mean I've never seen these kind of
What?
things in the
In
metro. Like for
huh.
instance, for beginners and like we will never ever see this in Asia ever.
Yeah. Uh, I mean, I'm sure you can see it somewhere, but it's just not out in the open, not in the public.
Not in the
Yeah, yeah,
NCR, for
not in.
instance. Not saying that it doesn't happen. It definitely happens.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I suppose, okay? I mean, I think it happens, right? What I mean is like people like it won't be as
Yeah, it's
obvious.
not
That's
in the
what I mean. Like if
public.
people do it, they won't do it
Yeah,
in
yeah,
public
yeah, yeah.
places exactly.
For
Because
sure.
actually, if people do it
Yeah,
publicly, people could go to
yeah.
jail or you can get deported if you are
For
not from
sure,
Hong
for
Kong.
sure, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that was kind of like, you know, a huge culture shock for me,
of course,
and
man.
then yeah. So that's kind of
I
scary. So
know.
I don't like to live in an environment where,
No,
I can get
no,
scared on, you know, on on the way to work or something.
that's what
Yeah.
I mean. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like things that you get to see on a day to day
Yeah,
basis.
it's
It's
crazy.
crazy.
And yeah, just people
Yeah,
like I also saw people this time, okay, in January, people peeing at like
yeah.
entering in
People
the
who are.
station. And I'm just like, okay, this is not a place that I want to live either. Like, first of all, I don't
Mm,
feel safe. Like, it's regardless of how amazing New York the city is, but just safety. Like my biggest top priority is safety. Like I just don't if I don't feel safe, I don't think
no,
I'll
hundred
have that
percent.
mental stability to live there.
That's the same for me. I think for me the number one is the whole feeling
Yeah,
safe.
feeling safe.
Because then what's the point? I in my
Exactly.
head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, I mean,
I think Asia is the place to be.
Asia I think is relatively safe. I
Hmm.
even when I was living in London for 3 years, I felt safe but never as safe as I am when I'm back in Asia.
Of course,
So, hands.
it's a bit of a complex thing, I guess, for a lot of people too. Because talking to some of my
Mhm.
friends too, to them it's all about family.
Okay.
So, like for instance, some of my friends in Mexico, they'll be like, "Yeah, sure, it's insecure. Yeah, sure, many things that many countries have. Sure, there are many problems
Yeah.
worldwide, right? But to them, it's like, but family is
Mhm.
here.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's it. Like, even though there's this and this and that
Mhm.
problem, then family is here, and so I am okay as long as my family
That's
is here.
amazing.
Yeah, it's complex,
But
man. It's not it again, as you said, it's all about priorities. It's all about
what you want in life.
what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, being the captain of your
Ship.
own ship.
Slay.
Ship. As
Slay.
like, shall we call this episode like being the
I
captain of
think
your
so.
own
I
ship?
think this is
Or I am my own ship.
I am the ship. Oh, we should call the
I am
ship.
the ship. The ship. I am the ship. It's a
I
good
think so. I think
name.
we should call it the ship. And then like maybe in the descriptions like I
I
am
am
the
the
ship.
ship. It's a podcast about, yeah.
Sailing.
I
Yeah, I
love
love
it. This
it
is
too.
a,
Okay.
yeah. I
I
think
think
we're
we're
good, no,
good
man.
too.
We
I
can
think
just,
so.
Michelle, what's your takeaway from this conversation?
I think, a really good takeaway for me is it made me think about how Hong Kong has shaped me to the person
Yeah,
who I am today. Without Hong Kong, I will not be the same. And yeah,
100%.
I'm so grateful for that experience. So grateful to have met you there, and
Yeah, man.
yeah, it's a great part of my journey and
And
who
who
I
you
am
are.
today. So thank you, Hong Kong.
100%.
What about you, Daphne? What's your takeaway?
That everyone is their own captain of their own ship.
Slay.
And that the biggest one that was that has been one of my biggest lessons, and I hope like people could see that too. It's not up to anybody, but at the end of the day, life is so short, and so you should be your own. You should be the one who decides the path of your life, to think about what's success to
Mhm.
you, to think what's love to you, to think what's important to you, in terms of like even where to live,
Yeah.
right? As I was saying, like to us it's like security, to us it's like family, to others would be maybe a career path, but whatever the decision is, at the end of the day, you are your own captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, deep, deep. Yeah,
Strong. That was strong.
that was
That was
strong, man.
strong.
You know what? I'm also saying it is because like I think like superstition it's also big, and horoscopes and like astrology is
Mhm.
big. And although I really appreciate these resources that we have, at the end of the day, it's up to you. You make your own
Yeah.
decision. Like with all the resources and tools that we have
Mhm.
today, which is like astrology, which is like for
Fortune
fortune teller,
teller?
yes. You decided to trust your
Yeah.
God, and you decided to trust his advice, and therefore you did this, and it was your
Yeah.
own your own choosing, and then you're happy because of the decision that you make. But at the end of the day, the one who makes the decision, it's
Exactly.
you, and it led you to these great experiences.
And I think that's
Yeah,
just that in one sentence is adulting, you know?
man. Yeah,
Owning up our own decisions, knowing that each decision we make now is our own. We have to live with
100%.
it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Man, that was a very lovely podcast that we did just now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope everyone watching,
Enjoyed it.
not
And then,
watching,
yeah,
listened, everyone who listened
to it. Enjoyed it.
enjoyed as
We
much
did.
as we did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, thank you so
Thank you so
much.
much.
Yeah, and then I guess we see you on the next podcast.
Slay.